Zach Wilson's limited in practice again. Is this cause for concern with our starting quarterback? What's happening, Jet Nation? This is GreenBean back with another video. A video I didn't want to make, quite frankly. I don't want to talk about this stuff anymore. I really don't, but we're going to get into Zach Wilson and what could be seen as a red flag. We'll get into all that after I remind you how great it is if you go ahead and click that like button underneath the video, and if you haven't subscribed to Jetnation's YouTube channel just yet, that would be greatly appreciated. We just passed the 4,000 subscriber plateau. We are super grateful for all of you guys that have subscribed, but that means there's a lot of you out there who haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget, Jetnation is the source for all of your news and, quite frankly, the best Jets talk out there on the internet. Period. Jetnation.com, Jetnation's YouTube page. Thanks to everybody who supports, and if you'd like, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. So guys, we're seeing that Zach Wilson, who, I'll remind you, don't need to, but I will, missed the first 3 games of the season, returned game 4 against the Pittsburgh Steelers, shook off some rust. Overall, looked pretty good, gave us a nice fourth quarter comeback from 10 points down to win in the last few seconds of the game. So we're all excited about that. Looking like he might have something to build on. Looked significantly more confident than he did most of last season. It looks like we might see him building on the upward progression that we saw toward the end of last year. So we're all great. We're all arguing and babbling about Zach Wilson. If he played during the first couple of games, we might have beat the Bengals and the Ravens, and we're all excited. But now, sneakily, a little thing happened. Zach Wilson was limited in practice Wednesday, was not practicing when the media was there. And even though Robert Saleh is minimizing the injury, calling it, quote, nicks and bruises, he reminded us it's football. These things happen. It is a concern. It's the ankle. Now, Zach Wilson, look, after missing such a large chunk of the season and seeing the way he was really running around, a lot of it probably unnecessary. He could have, just dumped it off a few times, maybe mitigated a lot of that need to run 56 yards and then throw an incomplete pass. Now, granted, we're grateful for his mobility. It's part of his skill set. We love to see him be able to escape pressure. That's all fantastic. That said, if he's got a bad ankle, not so good, everybody. That's going to be something to keep an eye on. I got to be honest, I'm a little nervous. I didn't want to see this. Now, I'm not freaking out. I'm not jumping off a cliff, but I didn't like it. This is something to keep an eye on. He does have tape on it today for a more contact-laden practice. Let's see how it goes. Let me know what you think in the comments. Any cause for concern? The Robert Saleh injury updates have not necessarily been rock solid up to this point. They're kind of all over the place. Somebody's more hurt than he says. Somebody's less hurt than he says. We don't know. Nicks and bruises. I hope that's what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments. And again, as always, guys, go Jets.